Hello viewers, tutorial 2 question 7, and we have an expression to simplify. So we've got the 4 rules from the formula sheet. X to the m plus n equals x to the m times x to the n. X to the m minus n equals x to the m over x to the n. X to the m to the n equals x to the m times n, and the mth root of x to the n equals x to the m over n. So we need to simplify what you see on the screen there. So let's separate out the number part from the letter part. So we've got 2 times the square root of 4 over 4 times the square root of x squared y cubed times x squared y to the 11 divided by x squared y to the 5, and that's squared. So 2 times the square root of 4 is 2 times 2, which is 1. So this is going to cancel out completely. So we've got 2 times 2 over 4, which is, as we said, 1. That cancels out. Now we can multiply the powers inside this bracket and inside this bracket on the bottom. So the power of x is going to be x squared cubed. This rule here, number 3, says that we can multiply those powers. So this is going to be square root of x to the power of 2 times 3 is 6. Y to the power of 3 times 3 is 9. X to the power of 2. And y to the 11 over, let's multiply the powers in this bracket as well. So this gives us x to the power of 4. 2 times 2 is 4, and y to the 5 times 2 becomes y to the 10. Now we want to simplify a bit further on the top line. We want only one power of x on the top. So we can use rule number 1 here. X to the m plus n equals x to the m times x to the n. So x to the 6 times x to the 2 will be, add those powers, gives you x to the 8 times y to the 9 plus 11, which is 20, over x to the 4 times y to the 10, which is going to give us, this is the square root, so that's the same thing as the power of half, which is x to the 8 y to the 20 to the power of half divided by x to the 4 y to the 10, and we can multiply the powers out again, which gives us x to the 8 times a half is 4, y to the power of 20 times a half is 10 divided by x to the 4 y to the 10. So everything exactly cancels out here. X to the 4 over x to the 4, that cancels, and y to the 10 over y to the 10, that cancels as well. Same power top and bottom. So since everything cancels, that leaves us with 1. Okay, and question B, we've got to simplify an expression here. We've got the 4th root of 81, x to the 12, y to the 20, over 3xy squared all cubed. So let's separate the number part from the letter part. We've got the 4th root of 81 over 3 cubed times x to the 12, y to the 20, which is in a 4th root. A 4th root is a power of a quarter over, we've got x y squared to the power of 3. 4th root of 81, what times itself, and then times itself again, gives you 81. That will be 3. 3 to the power of 4 is 81. So this is 3 over 3 cubed is 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. And then on the top we multiply the powers, so we've got 12 times a quarter is 3. Y to the 20 times a quarter is 5, divided by x to the power of 3, because we've got x to the 1 inside that bracket. So that's x cubed, y to the power of 6. 3 over 27, simplify that, we get 1 over 9, x cubed over x cubed, same power top and bottom, those cancel. And what about the y's? Where's the power biggest? That is on the bottom. And the power that's going to be on the bottom is the difference of the powers. 6 minus 5 is 1. So we get 1 over 9y there. Okay, thanks for watching. Over and out.